Streamed live on Twitch at Lord Brandon 10.
Alright YouTube, we are back with another exotic weapon review. Today we are going over the iconic SMG Riskrunner. For those of you who don't know, this SMG was first introduced in Destiny 2 and is now being recasted here in Destiny Rising. As always, we're going to start off with the traits, go over the catalyst, and then we're going to show off some gameplay of the gun and just what it can do. So, starting off with our traits, we have Arc Conductor. When taking arc damage, this weapon becomes more powerful and resists incoming arc damage. Kills extend time in this overcharged state. Now, our damage perk, Superconductor. When Arc Conductor is active, shots fired have the chance to become chain lightning and return ammo. And so this is only going to proc when Arc Conductor is procced. So keep that in mind. Now, going over to our first catalyst. Casting your arc ability causes this weapon to enter Arc Conductor state. So you can proc Arc Conductor, so you don't have to take arc damage. You can use your ability to proc Arc Conductor to then use Superconductor to have a chance for the chain lightning. So you can essentially proc it yourself by having the catalyst right here. The first catalyst. Now going into the second catalyst, triggering Arc Conductor increases this weapon's damage by 16.6% and grants the welder arc resistance. So once again, you can proc it on your own, and proccing it on your own is going to give you, or give this damage rather, an increase in damage and give you an extra layer of arc resistance on top of what it was doing the first time. So once again, these two are working in tandem, which is always nice to see on these exotics. And then catalyst number 3, Chain Lightning deals 33% damage while Arc Conductor is active. Once again, all three pair well together. Alright, so before we get into some of like the patrol gameplay, we're just going to do some damage testing just to see what this thing is able to hit on like tankier enemies. So keep in mind when we do this test here that the Riskrunner that I am running right now is only an enhancement level 7. Usually when we run these tests, I only enhance the level 7 just so that way I can help with saving materials for these videos. But right now at 15 seconds in, we're already at 100k. I don't think that's too bad. I think Couple Bear can do a bit more, especially with the catalyst and all its damage perks that it has. Alright, so yeah, we did a close to 2. I'll round it up to 200,000 because like I said, I am running an arc boost right now, and I am running a weapon enhancement as well. And with those two, like, they're pretty low stat, they're nothing significant. So if I had been running like higher tier artifacts, just a little bit higher, around medium range, or medium stat, excuse me, and had my enhancement done at level 10, we definitely would have had a little over 200,000. So with that, we're gonna go and hop into some patrol gameplay, and yeah. Alright guys, so we're here in some patrol gameplay. We're gonna show off the Arc Conductor buff and some of the Superconductor buff. Now right now we do have Arc Conductor on. As you guys can see, it isn't proccing Superconductor. I'm not sure why, but it's not proccing it. Usually when you have Arc Conductor, it's supposed to then when you're shooting the weapon, it is then supposed to proc Superconductor. So like, we'll try it on these guys right here just to show you guys. We'll wait for one of them to hit me. Look in the bottom left of my screen, you see I have Arc Conductor active. We're gonna proc it again, have it active again. It isn't proccing Superconductor. I'm not sure why. So that's something, there's definitely a bug. We have it right there as well. We didn't even proc it there, so I'm not too sure what's going on. But as you guys can see, like for regular patrol things, like activities, this gun isn't doing too bad. It actually feels nice to shoot. Feels just like it does in Destiny 2. For those of you who don't know, this, like I said, was introduced in Destiny 2. Actually, Destiny 2 Beta was one of the very first exotics in the game when they were trying to introduce this whole double primary idea in Destiny. Let's try it one more time down here. Oh no, this is high, so yeah, we're not gonna be able to get it down here. Yeah, let's show it off a little bit more though. Oh no, we have it. Look, we have it again. Once again, no superconductor. For those of you who know superconductor, you're supposed to get like this orb around you, like your character, like it is right now. You're supposed to get it with arc conductor, and then once you have this active, you're supposed to be getting superconductor, and it's just not working. So I just wanted to emphasize on that. All right, guys. Well, we are back, and that is the end of this video. This is the Riskrunner here in Destiny Rising. It's not a bad weapon. It really, to be honest with you guys, it really isn't. I wish that they, would fix the superconductor. I was waiting on posting this video until it was posted so we can put out one final product. But it's been almost a month now. This is the third time I've had to record this video. In hopes that they would, fix it, but they didn't. So this is it. We are actually gonna end up doing some comparisons with some of the other SMGs on the channel. We're gonna do Riskrunner versus Huckleberry. I'm actually excited to see how that one turns out, because Huckleberry actually gets stronger the more you shoot. So I'm actually interested in trying that one. I'm actually going to end up boosting some of the artifacts that I have on here so we can get those to at least an even 50-50 stat distribution between the void and arc and weapon enhancements that I have, so that way we can do a better fair testing between the two when we do get into it. And then we'll also do the Dell SMG as well. We'll do that later on, and we'll incorporate that into the whole SMG comparison test to see what is the actual best SMG you should be running on either Yolder or Ningfei. But with that, guys, that is going to be a wrap for this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. We have an everlasting growing community over on our Discord. We'll have that pinned as the first pinned comment. We have people that go in there, they ask questions to get help, they form up their own activities, they talk about everything Destiny Rising to get everything answered for them. So yeah, we also are live streaming this game every day on our Twitch channel, guys, at Lord Brandon 10. Link down in the description. We do these tests live over there before we even publish these to our YouTube. So make sure to check us out. We're always hosting helps, running the community through any and everything they need. And I just noticed the Traveler was back there, and it just like took my attention. That's actually really, really cool. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video. And thank you guys for all the love and support. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.